Let's go. Okay, we are starting. Welcome to the new and improved Raw Talkin It. My name is Andrew, aka Titus. Now joined by my friend Joe, who you can see, because we are now amateurs. We're amateurs. We went from filming on our phones to filming with an amateur setup. Yes, that's a porn joke. We are playing Dragon Warrior Monsters as we talk about everything and anything, the state of the world, the state of video games, and our decaying mental health. Man, this got depressing as hell. Holy shit.
Maybe it was not a great idea to start a fresh podcast less than 1 week before a national election and 6 months into a pandemic. But
yeah, probably.
But
we're here.
We deal with it. We new things got to keep happening.
But hey, camera.
Fancy camera.
It is. It's way better than mine. I have to buy a new one now because mine looks like ass. Like I'm all grainy and fucking washed out. And you got this. You can see my wife's Disney art on the wall though here, which is cool. These are her,
right. You're at a new angle too.
Her watercolor Disney arts. Yeah, because the way it was set up.
This is my husband's JoJo figure boxes
and all of the pops, and I can see Braum and was that the Earth seal? Is that who that is?
Yep, it is actually. There's an Earth pop. Yeah.
My wife didn't do these. No, we bought these. We bought these from a very, very, very talented person. Joe and Jaden actually. Joe and Jaden have some of these as well.
Yes. Yeah, we have from that exact artist, we have a Little Mermaid Ariel one. We have a Kiki's Delivery Service one.
Yeah.
And we have a Red from Transistor one as well.
Super cool.
So, my personal favorite.
I have the Disney ones for my wife. We have Mulan, Rapunzel, Jasmine, and the one you can't see because of the light right there. Oh, you can see it now. Is Tinkerbell. That's Tinkerbell right there. And then downstairs in the nerd area, in the nerd cave, we have Kirito and Asuna. I really like her stuff. Her stuff is so very good. The watercolors she does is great.
Yeah, I was bummed that cons got canceled this year because that was one of the ones we were gonna go seek out.
Yeah, she is.
I bet she's selling stuff online though.
She does. Yeah, she has an online store, and it's very, very good.
We're doing great about talking about not the game, but we should probably get past the title screen.
Maybe if it would let me.
Oh, don't tell me! Don't tell me!
It's good. We got it. Okay. I just I don't know how to hit buttons. I don't know which button's which. Anyway, we are playing Dragon Warrior Monsters, which was previously what Dragon Quest was called. So Dragon Warrior was Dragon Warrior 1 and 2, and then Dragon Warrior Monsters and Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 was what it was before it transited into Dragon Quest. Made by Akira Toriyama, same person who does Chrono Trigger and the same person who does Dragon Ball, aka Goku.
I'm not sure this game had any Toriyama involvement. I don't actually know.
This Dragon Warrior Monsters, I do not think does. You can Google it to see, but I mean, he does some of the art and characters. So, I mean, he probably had something to do with like the box art. And such.
He is credited as character and monster design.
Yeah. He's done all of the monsters.
Obviously, he did. I guess maybe they would have to credit him even if he didn't actually do this, because you will see such familiar faces as Draki and Slime and your classic stuff. So it makes sense that he would be credited even if he didn't do anything. I see a different Miyamoto on the credits, but it's Jun, not Shigeru. Who is Jun Miyamoto?
Oh, now we're going down a rabbit hole.
Well, you should keep playing.
So we're playing as Terry. If you've never played this game before, it's Pokemon, but in Dragon Quest with a little bit different things. Like breeding is a little bit more involved in this game, or not involved, but I should say it's a little bit more important. And there's some cool things, but it's basically Pokemon for Dragon Quest, which is fun because I like Pokemon and Dragon Quest is fantastic. I mean, it's such a good. If you're new to my stream, you know that like the one thing you should know is RPGs are my thing. Final Fantasy, obviously with the name, Dragon Quest. such good games. Dragon Quest VIII is one of the best. Play Dragon Quest XI if you own a Switch or a PS4. You should probably play the Switch version just because it has more stuff. But they're so
Persona
good.
as well.
Oh, Persona. I've played that game. I did a stupid thing the other day, and I looked at how much time my original Persona 5 file was, and then my Persona 5 Royal file. So I've sank like 225 hours into Persona 5, the fucking experience, and I want to play it again because I love that game. It's so good. I mean,
I'm replaying games right now too. I won't lie, I restarted Mario Odyssey last weekend, so
Odyssey's good.
Odyssey is really good.
Odyssey's so good. I'm excited.
Peak Mario. I think they probably will, but I think they figured out the formula even better than 64 and Sunshine and Galaxy.
Yeah.
I think Odyssey nailed it.
Man, it was the same but different. You still felt at home with what they were doing, but they changed it up enough that it was like, well, this isn't so bad.
I think the biggest thing was dropping the mission-oriented setup. Basically, getting moons in this case instead of stars.
Yep.
But that doesn't stop you. You just keep going. Like, you have a little doop, you got one, and then you keep moving forward. Whereas you, instead of reclimbing the same mountain every time or redoing the same thing every time, you just got to explore, and it let them make bigger worlds with more stuff, and I think that was big.
Yeah, it's very good, and I'm kind of, Christmas is coming up, and I plan on getting the All-Stars, 3D All-Stars for my kiddo, and I'm excited to see what he thinks, because he really, really enjoyed Odyssey, and now that he's also gotten older, because we got it for him when he first got the Switch, I want to see how he's improved playing it, but 64
Definitely
is
don't
unforgiving.
Start him. You should. I think you might need to start him with Galaxy.
Yeah, I would.
64. I got really mad at 64.
64 is brutal, dude. As a kid, I remember playing it. The second race against Koopa the Quick, I got stuck there as a kid forever. I was like, how do I do this? And eventually my buddy's like, oh, you got to take the shortcut thing. And I was like, oh, okay, now I understand. It took me so long.
I have 3. Well, I've done Galaxy and I've done 64. I'm saving Sunshine because I played it more recently, and my husband never finished it. So I might just watch him play it instead or something. Haven't decided yet. But I have, as of now, done 120 stars in Galaxy and 120 stars in 64. And some of those stars in 64 are not fun. Some of them are. Most of them are. But some of the stars in 64 are just not fun to get. Straight up.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the line in this game. It was literally just, hello, I am the king of this kingdom.
Yes. Because
solid translation.
Anytime a stranger walks into town, you take him straight to the king. Straight to the king.
Oh my god.
In all fairness, I guess other games do that too. Bravely Default does that. It's a kingdom, except it's like one town with like 12 people, and there's a king.
It's like, okay. Anyway, yeah. 64 is brutal. It's very unforgiving of a game, and it really shows its age. People have nostalgia glasses for that game. It's actually not as good as you remember it to be.
I will say my experience with it was I had nostalgia glasses for sure, but I also am personally a bit of a critic when it comes to games that show their age. But I did...
That's true. You really did not like some of the things in Chrono Trigger for that reason.
Yes, but I have since learned that possibly the version of Chrono Trigger I played was very possibly the worst one.
Which is unfortunate. I actually didn't know that.
I also played with a possibly broken PS3 controller. So, like, I definitely picked a suboptimal way to play that game. But 64, there were some worlds I had really positive memories of that, going back, I was like, why did I ever love Tiny Huge Island? Tiny Huge Island is terrible. And then there were some that were about what I expected. I still like Tick-Tock Clock. I still did not... It was
wrong.
rough.
You're so wrong.
It was not that bad. Hazy Maze Cave was the one I didn't even remember, and God, fuck Hazy Maze Cave. Oh my God, fuck that one.
All right. So
so much.
We gotta get.
Oh yeah, sorry. The whole game is a tournament arc, and we get a wish, and our sister was kidnapped, I guess, and
so we gotta go
we get a free monster at the farm.
Yep. We'll talk to some
There
people.
is actually stuff in those, yeah. That said, these 2 treasure chests are like the only things we can do right now. Almost all of this area is blocked off, so you don't need to waste your time.
I have a feeling that you will find your sister when you have victory. Oh, wow, thanks. Foreshadowing. Just ruin the whole
okay,
fucking
we
game.
don't get those treasure chests.
No, we don't get the treasure chests. Oh. So we gotta go get our upstairs at our farm. So really, we have some interesting gaming news that we've kind of talked about, and it's kind of all over the internet right now, is Cyberpunk delay.
Oh, well, delay for those watching in the future, this is delay number
3.
6?
Number 3.
Is it? I don't think it's only 3.
Mm-hmm. It has now had 4 release dates. It's had its initial release date, and then it's been pushed back 3 times.
Okay.
XD.
I feel like they put. I want to say that they had a delay before when maybe they just had like a year or something. But either way, this is the delay, the 3-week delay after the game has gone gold. But it is just insane. It's such a bad idea and a bad system. I don't know how they wound up. I don't understand.
Oh dang it! I forgot to hit again. I'm so stupid. I meant to hit down and say okay, and not info again.
The menus in this game are not great. They're not.
All right, we got a slime! Yay!
I suppose if you're unfamiliar with this game, it's Dragon Quest except Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Dragon Quest with Pokemon.
Yeah. Though I will say, and we'll get into it later, but the breeding system in this game is genuinely very good and interesting. Mm-hmm. It's like very weird, and very involved. Like I would never have known to get like. There's some crazy stuff if you really put the time into it, and geez,
it's really fun.
We'll get there eventually,
because
we won't get all the way to the end. I've never even gotten close. Breeding.
If you've played the other Dragon Quest, and specifically the people who like are our age probably have played Dragon Quest 8, and there it also has a similar system. There's always like a dragon or a monster catching system, battling system of any kind in most of the Dragon Quest games. Where you get different teams and stuff, and you get to battle them. So this is not like out of the ordinary for Dragon Quest to do, and they saw Pokemon get huge because Pokemon came out the year before this game, I believe. Yeah, in Japan.
They almost certainly basically heard about it, like while it was in development.
I am thinking like, I don't know. They probably just used the same engine as Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior monsters as Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest 1 basically.
Was Dragon Quest 1 a Game Boy game?
Dragon Warrior.
This game was only released on Game Boy Color. There are no other versions of this game.
I believe Dragon Warrior was NES. Check me.
That's why I don't know if the engine would. I can't imagine it would be the same engine. Actually, let's be clear. Back in the day, they didn't have engines.
No, they're just pixels.
They just had code.
Yeah, it's just code. Never mind. I'm so used.
And not even. Yeah.
I'm so used to like that's just what it is now. Everyone has an engine. It's and they just and there it is.
Yeah.
But
this game.
That's not how it was back then.
Yeah, they probably had maybe some lines of menu code or something, but like engine wasn't a thing that existed yet. Not really.
All right.
Yeah, now it's time for your first gate, which is the gate of friendship. Let's see if I remember correctly.
Next, gotta go through the big one.
Kids. Yeah. The doors are
Traveler's Gate.
And talk to the guy. He'll tell you which gate it is.
Yeah, he said Traveler's Gate, which is.
Yeah. Is the first one just called the Traveler's Gate?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I'm gonna check.
Those 1998 sound effects and such. Okay, so we have.
And you might get your shit rolled, by the way.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna get my shit rolled, which is part of the fun, right, everybody? So, oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, we have our. I'm pretty sure it's third delay on Cyberpunk, which is causing some interesting things to happen in the Twitter world.
Yeah.
People are very angry. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know. It doesn't seem... To me,
9 damage? Oh my god.
Yeah, this thing fucking hurts, dude. I'm about to get my ass...
You might just...
Oh, we got him! Let's go! Sorry.
I was going to say, if you die on just the very first combat, that would be hilarious. I think I was at least once.
Please name
no surprise. Yeah.
We only get 4. It's so bad.
4 characters for names. It's so bad. And it's like, there's literally no monsters that have 4-letter names. So
this
like,
thing's name is Anteater.
The default names are literally just characters. Like, none of them are even... Like, you're gonna have to nickname everything just because, like, the default names are just, like, strings of characters and numbers. Like, they're not even pronounceable.
It's so bad. Oh, my goodness. Hey, man. 1998. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, 4... It is absolutely bonkers that it's 4. Like... yeah. You would think 8, but no. 4. That's all you get.
What did Pokemon have?
I think Pokemon's always had like 10.
Yeah, it's quite a few, right?
Oh, this is a small Ant stand stream now.
It is. That's where we have Ant with us. How do I heal my dudes?
I don't think you picked up herbs.
I did.
So,
we're good.
Like, check your items. You might just have one.
I picked him up a second ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's fully health. Okay, so we're gonna back up. Okay, we're good. Yo, you got fucked up by a slime, man. How you doing?
All right.
Whoop, wrong button.
That said, I think this only has like 4 floors. So also the other interesting thing about this game is it's kind of a roguelike. Like, I don't actually know to what level it's procedural. But I think it is like...
I've never thought of that before. I don't actually know.
I think it's like an early version of a procedural game. Because the... So the terrain, you've got basically... You've basically got terrain that you can walk on, and then you've got terrain that you can't, right?
Right.
And so in this case, in this map, you've got like trees and dirt mounds or whatever, and then you've got water. And there are effectively skins for that terrain. Like, there are versions of the exact same layout of terrain, except it'll be like bricks and walls, or it'll be a forest and trees and that sort of thing. And so, like, that's kind of a thing. But then they seem to just like Lego block together reasonable shapes that work. And then the goal is, in each gate that you go through, you walk around until you find a hole, and then you fall down the hole, and it takes you to the next level, and you repeat until you get to a boss. And then that's the whole thing. And as you progress through the game, you get more floors per gate that you go through. And the but like, it's different every time. Like, that's the other thing. Every time you go through a gate, it is a different set of textures, potentially. Some are limited to certain, like, later on there's like an ice and a volcano one, and you don't see those right away. But like,
I love this still has classic sounds. Dragon Quest is still using the same sounds that it's always used, and it makes my heart so happy.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, this game is almost, it's not a roguelike, but it is
procedurally generated, right?
It does seem to have some procedural. Now, I don't know how procedural it is. It is entirely possible that there are just a bunch of map files that work, and there's just a ton of different ones, but it doesn't feel that way. If it is that way, I don't really know. It's very possible that they do. That these different tiles just have different, like, numbers associated with them, and they just have a file for like which sets work, and then, whatever. But like, it feels procedural.
It's probably like just rolls through the numbers of which 3 or 4 maps to use and uses those ones.
Yeah, it's very weird. It is very strange.
We kind of got off topic from like gaming news, but since we're on the topic of retro games, the way they did old retro games is so cool.
It was hard.
They did so much with so little. Basically, like they like this game. They took a different twist on God damn it, Artisan. They took a different twist on Pokemon and made it their own thing. Double.
I'm hoping you capture another slime, because later on for breeding you will want slimes.
I know. I want to do a slime team is very good, because if I get metal slimes are great.
Yeah, this game has some weird, like I said, breeding gets very complicated, and we'll get into it later. But having more,
you have like families and such.
You're actually not gonna get one probably, because I do remember reading this. How it works is there's effectively catch rates. So sometimes monsters will just get back up and ask to join your team.
Yep.
And I think the ones in this first gate have a very high rate of doing that. If you currently have, and you can have extra monsters that live at the farm, if you currently have one copy of a monster, getting a second one is significantly more difficult. So the odds of you actually getting a second slime is really low.
Damn it. Well, I want one.
But that said, if your slime goes away, then you can. And then there are items, and so there's not in a Pokeball equivalent, but how it works is you feed the monsters bait, and then bait just increases the odds that they will stick around after the fight. But there's no guaranteed anything in this game. Some bosses will always ask to stay. But that's not many of them. And if you go ahead and hit select, I think, it'll show you a map, and it'll show you how many floors you've done and how many you have left.
It's start, it looks like.
That's start, I think, which don't ask me why that's that. So that you see field 2 of 4.
Yeah.
And it shows you the where you are and the terrain you've already seen. Later on you can get an item that points you towards the hole. Well, this hole was made for me, so.
Oh, we're going down that damn road. What a throwback to the other series. Holy crap. What a weird fucking...
Was the Rift of Emiga? Ooh, you gotta get those items.
Yeah, I'm going for them. I don't care.
I will say, to my knowledge, the terrain visuals do not have any impact on encounter rates.
I don't.
There is terrain.
Very little about this game in terms of like what does what. All I know is I catch shit and I fight shit, and that's as much as I got when I was like 10.
So I played this almost exactly 1 year ago, and I know this because I played it on my honeymoon, and I got married almost exactly 1 year ago, and I have the LG.
I should know the date of when you guys got married.
G8X phone. It's Monday, and I may have forgotten that earlier today.
It's this Monday?
It is this coming Monday.
Oh,
but yes,
okay.
I have this phone that has 2 screens, which it's hard for me to show.
I was like, I didn't think it was yet, but anyway, yeah, sorry.
Anyways, this phone supports like 2-screen emulators, and so while I was on my honeymoon, I had this phone, and so I actually downloaded the ROM for this game.
Okay.
And I was like reading guides and stuff.
You're not supposed to do meta shit here, but is your husband playing League on his laptop and not on his main computer?
He is. He's currently trying to troubleshoot some internet issues, and we think they're with his computer for some reason.
So the Wi-Fi card is poopy?
That's the thing. We both have the same Wi-Fi dongle, and we swapped, and the problems seem to stay with his computer. So we're trying to figure out what the deal is.
You go look for more items.
So we're just, at this point, we're running some elimination tests.
Hmm.
Ooh, lucky. You got the hole right away.
Yep. Man, if only that could
I will
happen.
say, I'll mention this now. If you see items, not every item is worth going for,
Oh,
but there's
herbs
these
are.
little yellow coins, and the yellow coins have a chance of being a thing called tiny metals.
Tiny metals are
And
the best.
And tiny metals have a whole, like, there's special extra monsters and stuff you can get exclusively by getting tiny metals, and they are rare.
Also in every other Dragon Quest game.
So keep an eye out for those. When you see those yellow coins, it's like 95% of the time it's money, but every now and then you'll get a tiny metal, and you got to go turn them into a guy. Ooh, another really lucky one. But yeah. Anyways, I played this game recently, and I read a little bit of guides, and I read a little bit about the mechanics of everything, and it was really interesting. But yeah, I don't believe terrain matters. There's terrain later that hurts you.
Oh, damn it. Is that a heal slime that's going to heal me?
It is. It's going to heal itself. But it is a heal slime. And he will... And so I will say
wait, this is the boss.
Later on, when we get bait and stuff, monsters that are bosses either will join you or they won't. There's like one boss in the entire game that requires bait. So do not waste bait on bosses. They will join you automatically, or they will not join you no matter how much bait you give them. And I think there's like one exception.
I want this heal slime so I can put it on my team.
You will, yeah, you'll get it. Oh, you should see if you... Oh, all right, never mind. You're done.
Nah, man.
I was going to say you should look if you have skills, but I don't think you have any skills yet.
We don't fuck around.
This game also features programmable custom AI per monster, which is something that is wild.
That is kind of wild
You can program different behavior sets, and you can train them, and they remember what you've taught them. Like, if you tell them to use a certain skill a lot, you can set their AI to use that skill a lot. It's absolutely wild for a game of its time.
Arson is onto something. I have no skill. That is correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll remember this tomorrow during practice when I watch you die.
Also, Bishop Man heals you whenever you want. But he heals you, I think, every single time you come back.
Alright, so, back to the gaming news of the world.
Cyberpunk.
Please double check me, but I'm pretty sure it's only been delayed 3 times.
Alright, I'll check. How many Cyberpunk delays?
I'm pretty sure it's 3, and this time it's just because of testing. Ooh, man, we lost a follower. Let's go! We were at 556, now we're at 555. Peeling back the fourth wall there.
Let's see here. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed 3 times. The first one was April of this year to September of this year, then September to November, and now November to December. Right. So you are right, 3 times.
And this one is because it needs to be tested on all of the different...
Theoretically, it is because they underestimated the amount of time they'd have to test all the builds. Yeah. That's the excuse or the reason that we have been given.
So. Excuse.
Well, I mean, like, I believe them. But at this point, it is the equivalent of them telling us,
I mean,
we'll be there in 10 minutes, I swear. We'll be there in 10 minutes.
But, like, look, we talk about this, but look at Xbox needing 4 different builds.
Yeah, Xbox, of the 9 builds they are supposedly testing, Xbox is 4 of them. PlayStation is, I think, 3. And then Stadia,
PS4 Pro, and then the PS5, right?
PS4 Pro, then 5, and then Xbox One, One X, Series X. I can't keep
Series
Xbox straight.
XS and Series X, because there's the smaller, slimmer one or whatever.
And then Stadia, and then they just blanket statement PC, but PC's got to be a big one. I don't know how you have 1 build for PC. I just don't know how that works.
I don't know either, honestly.
I do believe you're supposed to do the tournament. I believe you have to do the easiest
I have to do the arena, yeah.
Yeah. That guy up there, up those stairs.
Yep, he's a tiny metal guy.
Not the red guy, but yes, the room above. Yeah. And then, for now, this is all you can do.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and save the state real quick, just in case.
Yeah. However you're going to do saving. That's up to you.
I'll do it in game, and then I'll do it in a save state, so that we have both, just in case. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. There has to be a bit more. Like there has to be at least an AMD and an NVIDIA build for.
Yeah, I don't.
PC,
I don't
right?
know enough about how it works. I don't know enough about how PC software engineering a game for. I don't know what a GPU does. I don't know. I barely understand what a CPU does.
I know. I know. Computer go burr. Hardest.
Yeah, computer go burr.
That's all I know, man.
Yeah,
I love that meme by the fuck. It's so.
Oh no, I do too.
It's so good.
By the way, Tiny Metal Man, he told you he had something for you at 13, which is the Zapbird
Zapbird.
egg, which I will say, Zapbird is really good and leads to some really, really good breeding stuff. But then the other thing, like, you have to, yeah, he goes all the way up to, like, 30, and that shit's rare. Tiny metals are not common. Yeah, there's 13, 18, 25, and 30. So anyways, yeah, so first tournament, you do 3 rounds. They're going to be really easy. I think the last guy has like a healer and 2 Drakkies or something like that. I believe you're healed between each fight.
It don't matter. We'll find out. It's all Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a ton of other video game news, at least not in the last week or so.
Consoles drop in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Xbox comes out the 10th or the 11th. Double check me on that. I think it's the 11th, or it might be the 10th. And then PlayStation comes out 2 days later. Let's get ready to rumble.
Series X is November 10th.
Ah, I was right. 10th and the 10th.
So that would be next Friday? No. Next
Monday. What Sunday?
A week from Tuesday.
Right?
Week from Tuesday. A week after the election.
Tuesday.
Do any of your monsters have skills? I don't think they do.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the 10th. The 10th is a Tuesday. PlayStation comes out on the 12th.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the 12th and the 13th off of work, probably.
Oh, that's why you're taking those days off. That makes sense now. We are still not situated for a day one pre-order. I think we tried one pre-order maybe and it got canceled or something. I can't remember. We haven't tried, in all fairness, that hard.
Yeah, you might want to. I don't know if you want to worry about it on release day or not, but it's up to you. That's a tree trunk.
I don't think so. We don't have. I think we don't have any release titles that we're super concerned about.
I'm really excited for Godfall. Like, I love looters, and it's a looter slasher.
Is that a release title?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe.
Like I said, I haven't been following it too closely. So, my household, we have Nintendo and Sony. We don't have any PlayStation, we don't have any Xbox. Well, we have a 360, but like, who doesn't?
I don't.
And we have PCs that are capable of gaming and have some stuff, but by default, I do not buy games on PC in general. So yeah, like, we'll get a PS5 at some point, but honestly, it'll happen when it happens. None of the release day titles were games that I have to have and must play on release day.
I mean, I don't have to. I was lucky enough to get one, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a zombie and 2 of the little witch girls. Damn it.
It's not a zombie. Maybe it's a zombie.
That's a zombie.
Okay.
I think. Unless the sprite is different. Yeah, that's a zombie.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Pork.
And spooky. Oh, well, in Dragon Quest, there's zombies.
Yeah. I think there are monsters called zombies later, but
there's like.
Oh, you were saying you don't have skills. Your healer probably has a heal skill.
Does he?
Almost certainly.
I mean, I have no skills personally. That's just
because when you get a monster, well, yeah, Terry does nothing in this game. Terry is.
I was making a meta joke, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. We'll keep the illusion there. Yeah, so, swing and a miss! Yeah, that's 99% of my jokes, but man, when I get that one, it's pretty funny. Kind of. Not really. Hey, we just smashed that. That was easy. My house, we have the same thing. I have one PC for gaming, which is my PC, and then we have 2 PlayStations and a PlayStation Pro, and then we'll have a PS5, and then a Switch.
I think we have all the same.
I might have to get another Switch.
I was gonna say the only thing that might be different right now is we do own 2 Switches, one for me and one for my husband.
I might have to get another Switch.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
We got the second one because of Pokemon, because we both wanted to play when it came out and we didn't want to take turns, and also it was coming out. Pokemon came out like a week, like between our wedding and our honeymoon. And so the goal was we took our Switches with us on our honeymoon, and we played Pokemon on the honeymoon. We started before we left, but we continued to play. And then we also wanted to have 2 for Animal Crossing, so we each have our own islands.
Yeah. My wife has a problem with Animal Crossing, and it's getting to a point where I might need another Switch just so that we. And she keeps talking about.
I didn't think she was playing very much anymore.
Oh yeah, she plays it all the time.
Oh, okay. I just don't see her online.
She slowed down for a little bit because of her tests. But now that it's over, she'll be playing more. And she keeps talking about they've done more releases of the Animal Crossing Switch, and she says it's really cute.
It is really cute. That said, she can't. You.
She would
transferring your island.
She would give her island to Logan and start over.
Yeah, Logan would have to. Yeah, it would be weird. I could help you through that though. But it is weird.
Right, we can go explore around, and we have some options.
You might be able to go to the shops, but I don't know if the bazaar is open yet. Speaking of this game, and I was ridiculed for this by my husband. I always pronounced it the bazaar.
That's how I pronounce it, as bazaar.
Or sorry. Now I've been trained to say it right. I said the bazaar.
Oh no, that's wrong.
Because it's weird. I've never seen that word before.
Don't they say it in one of the Aladdin movies?
Maybe, but I probably thought it was bizarre. Like, that's strange. I was a big Aladdin fan.
Aladdin's good. Aladdin's very good.
It was top. Nowadays, it's probably second favorite. As a kid, I think it was top 3. As a kid, my favorite was Beauty and the Beast.
That was mine as well.
I care less about that movie now, but it was the main one that I watched as a kid. That's the one I watched over and over and over. Liked Aladdin, liked Lion King. Nowadays, I really like Hercules.
Hercules is one of my favorites.
It was not received super well, but I really, really like it.
It is very, very, very good, and anyone who says otherwise can go sit in a hole.
It has some of the best.
A hole made for them.
All of them have good songs. Disney knows how to write a tune, you know?
What's his name? Who does all of the...
I don't know any of the voices from
Aaron Carter. What's his frickin'...
Aaron Carter?
No. What's his name? Fuck.
Does he have 3 names?
Are
you trying to figure out
Menken.
Hercules? Oh, I don't know.
He's the one who does most of those 90s songs and things.
Oh, okay.
Anastasia is made by Fox. Also very good.
Nope.
Right?
DreamWorks, I thought.
No.
It could be 20th Century. It could be. They did make a couple. I thought it was early DreamWorks. I could totally
20th Century
be wrong.
Fox, baby.
Okay. Which is no longer a thing.
Which is now Disney. So Anastasia is now a Disney princess.
No.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox turned into, like...
20th Century.
20th Century.
Oh, yeah.
But Fox got bought out, and along with that, are now under Disney.
Okay. Well, either way, yeah, I don't know. I still own most of the early Disney movies. We've got almost all of them. This is
the vault,
where you can save stuff. Yep, vault. The bazaar has shops, so if you need to buy stuff, but you shouldn't really need to buy anything right now.
Nope, we're just exploring while we're chit-chatting.
The only thing you'll want is the beast tail. Like, you have to buy that, and it costs a fair amount, but it's the thing that points you towards the hole. But I don't think you can afford it yet. Not even close, probably.
No, we have nothing. We got Oops, that's not what I wanted.
You probably have... You didn't even find money. I'm not sure what money... Yeah, you have literally nothing.
We are broke as a joke.
But you can selling items is actually, like, your bag size is not great in this, and so selling items is actually pretty important.
What is going on in my other room? This is what's great about having a camera system is I don't have to get up and leave, so I don't have to be unprofessional with the podcast. I can bring up my little app and check on my camera in my living room. I think my wife...
You need to get one of those drone cameras that we talked about, the Ring drone.
No, I don't think I do.
I think you need that in your life.
For
those unaware, Ring doorbells, that company, announced a camera that is a teeny, like, quadcopter drone with a camera on it, and it learns the layout of your house, and it flies around. Basically, you can chart a path, and it will fly around your house, and you can watch it do it, but it's a camera that's not always up. You don't have to have a camera in every room, but you can send the drone to go check everything out, which I think is actually really clever. You don't have to have 20 cameras in your house, but at the same time, it's also weird and a little creepy. So I don't know how it's gonna be received.
I don't understand how the drone is creepy.
Just because it's a drone with a camera that flies through potentially personal private spaces in your home. You can tell it not to go certain places, but
But when the Russians hack it, does it matter?
Right. Well, I mean, it's still going to be stopped by a closed door, but...
For now.
I think what's actually really interesting about it is it's a way to... Also, it's a camera that announces its presence, which I think is neat.
It's neat and obnoxious at the same time, let's be honest.
No, but I mean, there is a certain amount of, oh, there's a camera in this room, anybody could be watching it at any time. And so there's this, I don't know if there's a camera here, but with the drone, you know when the camera's there. And so it's actually, it actually preserves privacy, which I think is kind of cool.
But I mean, when I have my own security cameras, I know where my cameras are, and that is
right. But imagine you had... First off, you'd have to have a camera in every room, which this can do without you having to have 20 cameras or whatever.
I mean, I have cameras in the main spots of the house, which are important, which has the most traffic. I don't need a camera in every room. We're going to do it for a different gate. So.
I think you can do either gate. I think, generally speaking, the two pairs are always very similar. They'll have different monsters behind them, but they should be approximately equal difficulty.
I can't remember if there is a limit to how many monsters we can catch.
Total, yes, but it's higher than you think.
Okay, that's good.
I think you get to have 20 at the farm plus 3 with you. I think you get 5 pages of 4.
That's a lot, actually.
Which is a decent amount, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of video game news, we're all just kind of waiting for shit to drop, basically, things have been kind of, the virus has been kind of a pain in the ass for a lot of things, but specifically for gaming as well. What was this thing?
It was named Picky.
We're gonna name it Pick then.
I'm gonna commit the... You do P-I-K-Y, it's still Picky, but...
Oh, that's true. Look at you being smart. You're the smart one.
That's what I do. I'm getting more booze.
I don't have booze, sadly.
That is definitely sad. That's for sure. Oh, that's what's happening.
Can I,
I was trying to figure out where my husband went, and I forgot that he said one part of the experiment he was going to do was play League with his laptop hardwired to our router. So he's sitting playing League on his laptop in our guest bedroom because that's where our router is.
I wish I could hardwire my entire house but it's gonna be such a pain.
That is gonna be one of our, when we buy a home, getting a better hardware situation is like priority number one, and that is something if we have to pay for, we will.
I want to hardwire my house, and maybe when we redo my basement and such, it might be something that I do, because I might be able to put the main router downstairs instead, and then I can hardwire everything downstairs, and then only the TV up here would be on the TV and the PlayStation up here would be on Wi-Fi.
Sadly, in our little rental, our router can only be in one place, and it's the least useful place.
I would like to just be able to, like, drill a hole in my subflooring and run it through that way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in general, that's a thing that can be done.
I think it'd be very expensive to do, but if I redo my floors, I might as well, like, redo a couple subfloor panels.
I don't think it has to be expensive.
Thanks.
Because, I mean, it's
I have
just...
to replace subfloor, too.
You don't necessarily have to replace anything, you just have to go through it. Like, if you drill a small enough hole, you should be able to pull it through without too much difficulty.
Right, but then I have to pull it through the subflooring and have it come out at another spot.
Oh, you mean not straight up. You mean... Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that professionals have tools that are explicitly built for that purpose, but I don't know what those tools are or how they work.
Oh, I need a Yggdrasil leaf. That's unfortunate.
Yggdrasil leaf? Oh, you mean a revive or something?
Yes.
They're called... They have a specific name. So obviously, though, they're not called that. Yggdrasil leaf would be way too long. Too many characters.
That's what they're called in Dragon Quest.
But what you can do is catch a different monster, and then...
Just replace it.
Yeah, just replace.
Damn.
That'd be probably the best thing.
We're sucking. We've already died.
This game's hard.
We've already killed one of our characters. This sucks. Bad. Look at Stumpy. Stubsuck. Is that his name? Stubsuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good name. That's not a good name. Oh boy. Oh, he didn't get back up, which is very unfortunate.
You have beef jerky. So,
yeah.
Next thing you see that you want...
But I should save the beef jerky for important stuff. Oh, we've already been...
Remember, the bosses are the most important things, and they join you automatically.
There we go. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, setting. The hell is that thing? That's not a Dragon Quest Go Hopper. That is not a Dragon Quest monster that I have seen before. Anyway. Yeah. We're just gonna have to start coming up with a bunch of shit because, man, news is getting... Without getting super depressing, news is just getting rough. Or non-existent at all.
Go Hopper is this game's name for the monster called the Walking Stick.
I don't think that helps. Oh no!
The picture looks exactly the same.
2 of my monsters died! Fuck.
You are... You're losing, aren't you?
Oh no, I didn't mean to give it to Sib. That's not what I wanted! That's not what I wanted!
Oh no!
No! We're gonna die!
I mean, it does... That wasn't nothing.
You're supposed to do it on the foe.
It does have an effect.
Yeah, I forget that it's
but doing
foe.
it on yourself, it helps them...
It makes them like you.
Yeah, it develops their personality stuff, but... Woof.
On the foe. There we go.
Oh, shit. You already have a picky, though. I told you about this.
I don't care!
The fact that you already have a picky means that getting a second picky is nearly impossible.
Damn it! Alright, it was. I have 2 coffins, I'm just dragging around everywhere. This is not going well. Professional gamers.
I'm trying to remember what the
I fell asleep. This is gonna be a rough.
This is it. This is the moment.
Oh, he woke up! Let's go! Go, little
Do you have any
slip!
skills yet?
What do you mean?
Does he have under? So go to plan on the next turn.
What do you mean?
And then on your command, like when you issue commands to like attack or whatever, go to plan.
Stop suck.
And then, okay. You do not have any. You do not have any skills. Or no, he's asleep. You can't do it while he's asleep.
Yeah, he's a sleepy boy. He's just a little sleepy slime. I'm gonna make this slime like roid slime. He's gonna be fucking thick.
But next time he's awake, when you're doing commands, go to plan.
Nice. No, he doesn't have any skills.
I believe is a crit.
He has no He has no
under command skill.
Skills.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I wanted to check. Hail should have a heal.
He does, but he's dead right now, so it doesn't matter.
Correct.
The stumps didn't want to go with me? Are you kidding me?
Did you already get one or no?
I don't think so. I can't remember. This is the part of the podcast where I bitch and moan about my RNG luck. Ooh, mini. No, that's gold. Damn, sad day.
It will almost always be gold.
You know what, Go Hopper? I'll take you if you want to join me. At this point, I just need something.
That's scary.
Yeah. And whenever an RPG guy charges its attack, yes, it's always terrifying.
You want to talk Paper Mario 1000 Year Door? Charge is like +7 attack in a game where enemies routinely do 1 or 2 damage.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Look, we're just doing a challenge. We're just doing a beat with slime challenge. That's all this was.
Someone somewhere has got to have done that.
Oh, absolutely. This is absolutely a going down as a oh! Will you please heal all of my people?
Oh yeah.
Let's go!
Every now and then, instead of a normal floor, a normal field, you just find one of these guys.
Hey, we're back in the game!
You can also save in here. Like, in-game saving. You cannot save the game in the normal fields, but in these rooms you can.
Nope, that's wrong. Text speed, fast. Also,
journal.
You have to go down to journal because it tells you how to save. In a little thing.
You gonna complain about a game not telling you how to save?
It legitimately tells you it tells you how to save. If you talk to some of the people, it tells you how to save.
Okay.
It says
it
talks about the rooms that you'll go into, and it says
I'm not sure our friendship could take another instance of this particular issue.
Look, just get better at video games and it'll be fine.
You telling me that Chrono
Tiny
Trigger
Metal
is a video game?
I'm telling you to get better at video games. I didn't say play better at video games. I said get better at video games. That's what I said. What we're doing here is not productive.
Not yet.
Maybe
Long
eventually.
Long con.
Who's this boy? No.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay.
Oh, no, it's a trainer!
It is! Fun fact, you can steal trainers' monsters.
He has a hammer hood and a slime knight.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my ass wrecked.
You need to actually check your skills. You need to be prepared to use the defend command. You need to be prepared to do...
I'm about to get...
Ant might also have a skill.
I'm about to get fucking... Alright, we gotta kill Hammerhead.
Slime can just attack. Don't worry about it. Just let him go. Just focus your attacks, though. But check and see if any of them have skills. Okay, Ant doesn't either, but just make him attack the hammer. Hammerman, and then Hale should have a heal. And don't use it yet, but be prepared to.
Bolt Slash! Oh my god.
Oof. Oof.
Alright, we got Hammerman out. Hammerman's down.
Now heal. And hope. Actually, you might just want to use an item and heal. So when you use items, that's always the first thing. When you use monster skills, they go in turn order.
Nah, man, we're going.
So if you want to make sure Ant is alive, you're going to want to use.
I gambled, and I was not the winner of that gamble.
Well then. Well, I think your slime is strong enough that he shouldn't... Like, as long as you keep on top of things, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But you will probably want to focus your attacks on Slime Knight. And you may want to...
No, we're going to kill Tree Boy so it doesn't heal anymore.
Oh, is Tree Boy healing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Slime Knight also casted heal.
Oh, they both did?
Slime Knight definitely did that turn.
Slime Knight's good, dude.
Yeah, right. Hale has such terrible attack stat.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, like I said, you've got tons of herbs. You're gonna get plenty of them. Use them like willy-nilly. Do not worry about that.
Damn, a heal is a lot though. Holy cow.
True.
God, that's not any attack. We're just gonna attack again. Defense by 9?
Oh no. Yeah, so you need to focus on Tree Boy for sure now.
Get out of here, Tree Boy! Get out of here! I totally forgot that there was trainers in this game. I usually avoid...
I'm genuinely shocked you found them this early. Trainers are actually... Like I said, you can steal monsters from trainers. There are some monsters that you can only get by either breeding them or finding them from trainers. They are not in the wild anywhere.
I do not remember this.
Make sure to keep Hale alive as well.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, I keep hitting fight instead of fucking... No! Stop with the defense!
Oh.
This is not... This is going well.
Hale's getting pretty low.
This is going super.
Might want to use an herb on him.
No, we just cast heal. We're fine.
Well, you're gonna run out of MP at some point.
What's MP? All right, let's.
You can start doing the charge thing.
I just charged.
Charge is like be gung ho and attack, I think.
Nope, damn it! I did not mean to do that. I want to attack.
The charge and cautious and mixed is how you alter your monster's behaviors a little bit.
Oh, hey, we got a critical hit.
Hale is almost dead. Oh, that crit's huge though.
I accidentally hit fight instead of.
I see that.
We're good. We're fine.
He's just buffing the shit out of himself.
Yeah, he's about to wreck my day.
I mean, you should be able to do it.
Yeah, we're fine now. We're good. It's fine. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled program.
No, this is the real shit.
This man's about to ruin your whole podcast. Yo,
you might want to do plan.
He's actually fucking up, though.
Again, you got plenty of herbs.
We're good. He goes so fast. He's such a fast little boy. Such a fast little man. Such a fast little slime.
I do not know. It does not tell you if or when buffs like stop working, so I do not know how that works.
I'm just gonna keep doing it.
I feel like you're gonna almost need a crit. He will also eventually run out of MP. Enemies do have their own MP.
Damn it, it's healing itself. This is fun. This is
great.
This is what they call content. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is content, and all of the things I've ever watched, I'm pretty sure this is content. It's not, by the way.
This is everything's content.
Let's go!
I should have told you to use a beef jerky or something just in case he got back up.
Oh, I learned upper. Cool.
Oh, nice. He was using that. So.
I got a warp wing and a smart...
You also got 7 extra... You got a lot of stat buffs there. Like, damn.
What was the other item that I got?
Warp wing. So warp wing takes you back...
changes the monster's personality. That's pretty good.
Yes. So warp wings take you back to the tree, and smart, yeah, that changes them. Smart would be good. It sets a personality, and they're gonna use more skills. Basically, that's what that one does. You might want to heal now before you get into the boss fight or whatever.
Am I fighting that dragon?
You are fighting that dragon.
I don't remember fighting the dragon so early.
There's a lot of dragons. This is not Battle Rex, though. You got this.
Can I sleep in the bed? Let me sleep. No, that's just a sleepy boy dragon. We're fine. Hugs Ditto? Yeah, it's kind of like a dancing pog thing. I like Hugs Ditto. Hugs Ditto is great. I love that Pog has made its way into, like,
I think it's funny. I'm officially at the stage where I find it funny when people ironically use emotes and, acronyms and stuff and online speak in real life. So saying things like lol and OMG ironically, and sometimes maybe not ironically either.
It's pretty great.
Fight the dragon!
I've talked to her, and now I have to talk to the dragon. I had to make sure her dialogue was done before I could fight the dragon. This is gonna be difficult. 2 points of damage! 18 points of damage!
Well, this is sure something, isn't it? You might want to use that upper.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, you might want to start casting some of those skills.
Alright, slime versus dragon.
Oh. Ooh, this is rough.
We're fine.
Doesn't Slib have a skill as well?
Nope.
I thought he learned one in that last fight.
I don't believe so.
You gonna herb? Yeah, okay, good. I think he learned there was upper, and I thought there was one other thing.
No. You are wrong. He does not know any skill for battle.
Maybe Ant learned something.
Ant was dead. He didn't get any experience.
Oh, right. Yeah, that also... Oof. Oof.
Hi, Michael. What's up, buddy? Right in the middle of us getting our ass kicked by a damn dragon.
Is that your last herb?
Yep, that is our last herb. We killed the dragon with the slime! Slime challenge, let's go! Yes, I want to take dragon with me.
Oh boy. Yeah, get rid of Ant.
Yeah, Ant's going bye-bye. Yes. Ant, see ya. Nope. Not info. You're just going bye-bye.
Oh, I also would like to let the audience know I have definitely I have turned Tidus into a small ant fan. It
It's-
has happened. The transformation is complete.
I don't want to talk about it.
I have achieved it.
I don't want to talk about it. I have not watched his randomized videos of Wind Waker. How dare you?
Those are good ones.
They were pretty good.
Let's see. Yeah, you'll watch the Odyssey stuff soon enough. Also, I will say, and maybe we'll need to do this sometime. He did another one of those media share streams where he did it was GeoGuessr, and I could totally play some GeoGuessr. That seems like a lot of fun.
GeoGuessr, what's that?
It is a game. Well, it's online free, but like, it's like a browser game. But what it does, as I understand it, is it drops you somewhere random on Street View on Google Maps, and you have to guess where you are, and you're rated based on how closely you guess.
I'm terrible at shit like that.
But like you can move around within the maps. GeoFinder, sure, but like you can go down the road, you can read street signs and stuff like that. Like, if you actually do it not as just I think the scenery looks like France, but you actually like try to figure it out, it could be a lot of fun.
It's yeah.
Yes.
Geography is not my best. I mean, I guess I can infer based on like architecture and what and scenery.
Well,
you see
a sign and it says San Diego Police Department. You know you're in San Diego. Now you got to figure out what street you're on.
Do you?
And that sort of thing.
Are you in San Diego, California? Or are you in San Diego, some other bullshit?
Well, see, and that's where the fun starts.
You say fun, and I say no.
I'm saying we could do it sometime.
Okay, maybe. That's fine.
Army Ant. Oh, spooky as well.
Spookies. I can't remember their actual name right now when it comes to Dragon Quest.
I will say the dragon you got, you will probably use for breeding at some point.
God, he has good moves. Holy hell.
Yeah, he has all the stuff he already had.
That's so good.
Yeah, and if you tell him to if you do a command and tell him to charge, he will throw out his spells. That said, he will also not conserve his MP.
Yeah, we're waiting.
And
we're conserving our MP for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna run.
Believe MP. I think MP recovers as you walk around slowly.
Look, we can't get rid of our slime, right, guys? The slime is strong. He just took down a dragon. This is like the slimes of slimes here. Dragon killer.
To get a king slime in this game, you have to breed. You just breed slimes with slimes, not necessarily plain old slimes, but you just breed slime family stuff with other slime family stuff.
Is the mini drag part of the dragon family?
Yep, it is. Things only belong to one family. There's no dual classing here.
Right. I just didn't know if it was dragon or not.
Yeah, it is.
Please.
Also, you did not drop off your tiny metal.
No,
so you are not allowed to lose because you don't want to lose that tiny metal.
Oh, right. You can lose your items.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how item loss works.
It's half of your items, or it's some of your items and half your gold.
I think it might be everything.
It's all items. I know it's at least half gold. All items would suck.
I'll check. I think it might legit be everything.
So we're safe scumming, is what I heard. I want one of those mini Dracs though, because breeding with dragons is a good idea. All right, guys. So what? We've talked about this game for a little while, because as we said, like news is slow.
Well, news isn't slow, but the news we want to talk about is slow.
Yeah, we don't want to go down the depressing road just yet. We're trying to, make an escape where people can listen to a conversation between friends who pretend to like each other.
Let's see. I don't have... The webcomics I read are just being the same as they always are. Fire Emblem Heroes just announced a new Dimitri unit. It's coming out. It's the monthly legendary hero. Halloween's around the corner, I
Halloween
suppose.
is Saturday. What a weird Halloween. It's actually going to be nice. It's not going to be like snowy and shitty, and we have COVID.
Yeah.
Come on, I want this mini drac. I gave it beef jerky. It should love me. Hey, it got up. Let's go. We're just gonna name it Drac. MD. It's a doctorate thing. No, master's degree. That's what MD is, right?
Yeah, give or take.
Anyway, we're just gonna call this Drac. So, how is chat doing? Anything interesting going on? We said I did notice that Thunder said he took one of his hardest exams. Good job for you for finishing that. I don't ever want to take an exam ever again.
Yeah, I haven't taken an exam recently, that's for sure.
Are we adding Mini Drac to the party is the question. Do we replace Hale?
Oh. I don't know. Maybe, I guess.
Yeah, let's go for it, right? Level 7?
Arguably, you don't need 2 dragons, but you also don't really need 2 slimes either.
I think
I'd keep... I don't know. It's up to you.
What is he? Level 4? He has a high attack. He has no MP, though.
Take him.
What's his HP? 39? He's Dragon Family?
You can always pick something up later, too. Like, you might get something else in the same area.
Does this tell me... Oh, this is a male. I have a male and a female in the Dragon Family already.
You can, I will say this. So breeding in this game does require male plus female. However, there's a guy... Well, there's a person. I don't know if they're a guy. Where if you take an egg that hasn't been hatched yet, he will tell you the gender and you can pay him and he'll change the gender of the thing that hatches out. So it helps with breeding and making sure that you always have compatible stuff.
So Thunder says he didn't think he did that badly, but it probably wasn't an A. Hey man, as long as you pass in a decent score, you'll probably be fine. Probably fine. It'd be alright, baby boo. It'd be fine. Oh, good music. Oh, we haven't caught one of these guys yet. So this is going to be a lot of the game. I mean, it'll be a lot of us just talking and doing breeding and fighting and grinding and stuff. So this is a pretty good game to, like, at certain points.
It'll last longer than Maxima did, because I don't think we're going to be able to just push through it like we did with Maxima. Yeah. Obviously, Maxima was a New Game Plus.
And there'll be parts where we can kind of just shut the sound off and talk and chill and do whatever. So this will be the new and improved podcast. So what do you guys think so far? The new design's nice. Being able to see Joe is always great because we have more interaction there. I quite like it.
My physical humor is just top notch.
Yeah. Get the fuck out. Jesus Christ. I quite enjoy it. I think it was good. It was a long setup. It was finicky at first, but we got it.
Yeah. If you tuned in for that.
Boy, was that rough. Knowing that it was dependent on...
But you learned a lot about OBS.
I learned a lot about that fucking emulator and just decided to just go with one that had a set size.
Yeah.
Because, damn, that was so frustrating. Hey, look, it's another anteater. Well, we need to heal our dragon. He's a little low.
I was noticing that. I'm hoping you get something new and you can drop him. Oh, wait, no, that's dragon, not Drac.
Yeah, Drac is
Yeah.
Drag's big boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to keep him for the...
Yeah, he has really good skills. Joe is cool. I'm not sure about the other guy. You know, honestly, I'm not either. A little shady. Kind of dumb.
I have no comment. I have no comment.
Self-deprecating humor is the best.
The best part is I don't have to focus on the game at all. I get to focus on just the experience.
Whatever you want. Well, that's because Joe is more knowledgeable than this goofball on some things. Kind of depends on the day.
Definitely on this game.
Apparently, I've only played it once, and it was years ago. Years ago.
I'm surprised you never revisited this game.
You know, I am too.
I've probably played through it, I think, 2.5 times, because I never did finish my run on my honeymoon.
It is, as much as I love Dragon Quest, excuse me, I'm actually surprised I haven't played this game more than the times that I have. Because it's great. It's just very good for what it is.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it is weird. It's definitely.
But I was probably too busy playing Battle Network over again for like the 18th time.
Let's see. I played a lot of this game when I had a summer camp. Also, my story. I bought this game because a friend of mine at summer camp had it, and we bought it off eBay in 1999 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was wild.
eBay.
Well, yeah, like old school eBay. It was very weird, and I had to convince my mom that yes, this is actually the game I wanted. And then I'm pretty sure we got scammed. Like we bought it once, and the person never sent it, and then so we had to get a refund, and then we had to buy it again. Like that was a whole ordeal.
Back when the internet was new.
Yeah. We had one tiny home computer. It was terrible.
That fucking sound. God. I still remember.
Ooh, I saw money.
Yeah, I got it. Where the hell is this hole? What the fuck? I'll take questions you shouldn't ask for 100.
I don't know what else to call it because there's already
it's
like
the
gates. It's a hole.
It's a hole. We should just not be immature about it. Is basically what happens. Is how it goes. Is we should not be immature little fuckholes.
I'm not really sure that's the direction you should have taken this.
Oh, but it was funny. Kind of. Not really. Okay, I'll leave now. Just go.
I guess we did get some gaming news today. We got some Final Fantasy 16 news.
Oh yeah, the website's up and the world building is happening.
Honestly, I'm more interested in the plot of this Final Fantasy than I have been in any of the others that I'm aware of.
I was not paying attention and Drac died.
Oh. Well, Drac's okay. Drag's the one that we don't want to die.
Yeah, new Story of Seasons is coming out. That was a shadow drop.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a shadow drop. It's not already out.
Oh, right. It's one of the ones that isn't already out.
Right. But I thought they just came out with one.
They did, I thought, right? Or was it a port?
Yeah. Mineral Town, right? I thought that was really... I don't know. I don't follow that series.
And Rune Factory... Oh, it's a remake. Oh.
Wait, Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Kitty is our knowledge person on Rune Factory and Harvest Moon stuff.
Okay. But no, Final Fantasy 16, it definitely is taking a little too much from Bravely Default, in my opinion. But it does seem to be turning some of that stuff on its head. So, Bravely Default, the plot is, there are crystals all over the world. There's these 4 big crystals, and they are the source of all energy and magic in the world, and we worship them. And then there's a country that's like, yo, those crystals are actually bad, fuck the crystals. And everyone's like, no, the crystals are good. And they're like, well, we disagree. So that means we're going to go to war with you. And we're just going to, kill everybody. And then... oh
my god,
you go on this big quest. And then you find out that maybe the crystals are actually good, but then maybe they're actually bad. And it's complicated. And then Final Fantasy 16 is like... There's the world, and there are these 6 crystals, and they're the source of all magic in the world. And the crystals are good according to the religion that worships the crystals.
Hence the Sheeta thing that happened.
But then there's some people that think the crystals are bad, and those people are now going to war with everybody. The only thing is that based on the promotional materials, they seem to be implying that the main characters are anti-Crystal as opposed to pro-Crystal, but otherwise
and
things appear
there's
to be
some
about
other
the
things
same.
with like the Chosens or whatever, because like there's like
Yes, the icons.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the icons. So kind of like Eidolons, which is like the summons and stuff, because we see Shiva, we see Ifrit, and then we see
well, there's icons and there's dominance. So, I read all the stuff on the website today.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I'm the real Final Fantasy fan.
Oh my fucking God. I was working!
I was too!
No, you weren't! You were reading shit on Final Fantasy!
Okay, you know what? Maybe that's true and maybe it's not. But that's neither
Who
here
can
nor
tell?
there.
Who knows? You never find out from me!
But no, I did read it. There's actually genuinely not that much, like, there. But they introduced the 3 characters. The big thing is that there are 3 main characters: older brother, younger brother, and adopted sister.
Adopted sister, so they can bang.
Older brother is the one that we see in as like quote unquote the main character, right? His name is Clive, and he's like, I'm a warrior. I am strong and brave. And then his younger brother is like, I am bookish and afraid of lots of things. Except the bookish kid is the one that gets the crazy power of being the icon and summoning the phoenix or whatever. And the older brother becomes his like champion, and he can wield some of that magic, but not all of it. And that's why he has like
together.
Well, I don't know. I think it's like bestowed upon him. Like he fights and earns the right to be the champion or whatever. But that's why he has like the crazy demon arm, is because he's the champion or whatever. But like basically that is, so the older brother is protecting the younger brother. The younger brother, I'm guessing the younger brother is effectively the summoner, like as far as Final Fantasy tropes go.
Probably
because,
so.
Like,
right?
Because that's kind of how it seems to work, except they kind of become the thing they summon, maybe. So, like, I'm not really clear about that.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's basically what you got. And then the older sister, or the sister character, is like an orphan from a nearby region, and the family took her in, and they treat her like one of their own. And that's really all the details they give. But then they do a thing where they talk a little bit about the different crystals in the world, and then they have some details about there's like 6 main countries, and it has some of the geopolitics associated with those 6 countries. There's like 6 countries and 5 crystals. I do think it's very cool. So in Bravely, the magic crystals around the world or whatever were like, I don't know, the size of a small building, and they were like in these special churches, if you will, like these special buildings built around the crystals.
That's a golem.
Yep, it is a golem. But in Final Fantasy 16, the crystals are like the size of multiple mountains. Like they're insanely big. Like they show, I shared that bit of art in the chat earlier. They're like the size of 2 mountains stacked on top of each other, but like straight up into the sky. Like they're absolutely bonkers big. But there's some stuff about how the different crystals are like, there's one country where they've got a crystal, they're good. There's another country where they've got a crystal, they're good. There's one country that gets all their magic power from a nearby crystal on an island off the coast, but that's where the like head of the religion is. And so it's all like, it's not really theirs. And then there's a country that's in like a midpoint, and so it's like a republic where there's representatives from each country, and they all collectively rule this like small country around this other crystal. Stuff like that. And the website lays out some of the world building around what the different countries are and their relationships with each other and the different crystals they have. There's also some redacted text, which I find very interesting. Like, it talks about different countries have certain icons and dominance or whatever, but there are some words blacked out here and there. Also, some countries, like the one the main characters are from, the icon is like a person of power. Like they are, like there's some hereditariness to it, and they are like put in a position of power as being the icon. There's another country where whenever anybody is shown to be an icon, they're killed. So like, depending on what country you're in, you are treated very differently, based on your power and stuff. The religion is actually they're the ones that like imprison the icons. A couple of the countries put them in power. One of the countries, like the icon is the ruler of the country. There's one where they are unwillingly made a champion of like the army. And then there's a couple countries where they're just like people and they're just like aware of. It's very interesting, but the art looks gorgeous and I'm actually very curious about it. I'm probably finally going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake soon.
You should get on that so that I can play it.
Well, yes.
I should just buy it, is what I really actually...
I also kind of want to steal back my copy of Xenoblade 2 from you. So.
Oh, yeah. That was a thing that we were supposed to do.
Yeah, one of these days. We'll see about that. Either you'll play it and you'll get back into it, which is still a possibility, but if I ever run out of stuff to do and I really, really get itching to play it, I'm just going to... We'll hang out and I'll take it back.
Art, real good. Battling... not as good.
It is... The tutorials are very bad. And it is possible to be very good and fast, but they do not give you a lot of great information on how to do it. But we just need to start hanging out in person more again, and I will show you. I will show you some more stuff.
Play it.
We'll get there.
We'll play it sometime. Yeah.
We'll get there. Maybe. Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Let's see.
I forgot how to do all of this.
You're doing slime, dragon, golem? Yeah. That's probably wise.
I want to breed.
I'll show you how to breed if you want to. I don't know if it's... Actually, I'm not 100% sure it's open yet. Breeding is through... You got to go to the base of the tree.
Oh, okay. It might not be open yet. It might be until I beat the next thing. Because I want to breed...
It might be open. I can't remember.
I want to be the dragon with the mini drac.
Let me... I already opened up a bunch of this stuff ahead of time. So let's see.
I need Mora in that game as well.
Dragon.
Alright, I have to beat more stuff. I have to beat the next...
And of course that monster is named Dragon, so that makes it hard. Oh, Jesus. The dragon you got ultimately is not that special. Not really.
I mean, it's good right now.
It's good, but it's nothing crazy.
That's why I wanted to have. That's why I wanted to start fucking other dragons.
But if you did dragon,
I want dragon drac, mini drac.
Well, a lot of the breeding recipes are just like class plus class. A lot of them don't have anything more detailed than that.
Well, mini drac and a dragon is the same family.
Right, that's what I'm saying is I actually don't see what a recipe for just random dragon plus dragon does.
Guess we'll find out.
I don't know if they can. Because, like, there's a recipe for, like, slime plus slime. Is there? There's gotta be.
We'll do this next class, and then we'll probably wrap up for the night.
You're gonna do the next tournament?
Yep.
Let's see if I can find...
Those slimes look stupid.
Those spot slimes. Ah, that's funny. Oh, mini drac is not in any unique recipes, so that's not really... You don't want to do that.
Everyone's talking about Genshin Impact in the chat.
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. None of that.
I love Genshin Impact. It's very good. It's very good game. Oh, hey, it's a horn bunny. And looks like mummies? Oh, no, they're the puppets.
Mud dolls.
Yep.
Mud dolls. Yep. Did you end up getting a Go Hopper? I don't think you did. I'll look up a different.
Why can't I do my special attack?
There's this like one old ass website. Yeah, here it is. From what I'm seeing, I don't know what happens if you just do any dragon with any dragon. I don't know what that gets you. There doesn't seem to be a recipe for that.
6 more dragons. Alright, this is the last one, and we don't get healed in between, sadly.
You don't get healed? Oh, that's concerning.
We are just doing what it is. Oh, hey, it's one of the skull guys. And then, can't use items in this battle. Okay. Mixed.
Yeah, somehow that's not a recipe I see, so I would not advise you doing dragon plus mini drag. That said, whenever you do breed, it actually does tell you, it should, it'll sometimes tell you what it thinks will be born, but that's not 100% of the time. There's one particular monster I want you to shoot for, but it's going to be a little difficult to get.
Hey, we beat it. We're good. Alright. We are definitely winding down for the night. I can feel my energy getting down a little bit.
That's not allowed.
But you have
before you finish, you got to show me what monsters you have in the farm.
Oh, okay. We can go do that real quick.
That said, I suspect that next episode we'll need to just continue collecting stuff. And we'll figure out the.
I can go down to the bottom of the well now because I beat the bottom of the well guy.
Yes, there's actually a well. There's a gate down there, but you can't do that yet. You need to like give him a specific monster, and that monster is gone after you do it. Yeah, I can't remember what he says. At a certain point, he will start offering like.
Yeah, we have to beat more stuff. The challenge, the little challenge things, is like a way to like gate your progress in a sense.
Right.
All right. Just walking around talking to people, and still, our chat is still just going crazy about Genshin.
Well, you know.
Game's good. Game's real good.
They get to have their opinions, and you know, I'm not here to tell chat that they're wrong about something.
You should never tell chat that they're wrong, they'll kill you. Especially about Genshin Impact. Chat's never wrong, except for when they are, and then we have that issue.
I don't think you can do any of the optional gates for a while. There's a whole bunch of special ones. There's a couple at the bazaar. Oh, go turn in your tiny metal as well.
This guy, I already did. This guy does my egg stuff.
Yeah, that's the one that'll swap genders on your eggs. You can also tell him to check the gender of an egg first. So you pay him to check it, and then you pay him to change it if you don't like what it is.
What's this boy?
This is where you do breeding.
Let's go make some monsters fuck.
The breeding in this game, though, is tricky because you lose the monsters you breed.
Oh wait, you straight up lose them?
They are consumed. You traded in 2 monsters and you get 1 out. That's why the breeding in this game is crazy, is because you have to like continuously be catching.
All right, so we got a slime,
monsters.
we got an ant, we got a Draki, we got a heal slime, got a
Slime,
Picky, a dragon, a mini Drak, a golem.
Picky actually is in a couple interesting recipes, I think. No, never mind. You can make a mini Drak out of a Picky, but you already obviously have a mini Drak, so...
Got a mini Drak.
Picky is actually basically useless for you.
Okay, it'll go away.
What about Anteater? I think he's also... I think all the early stuff is, like, just terrible. Yeah. Anteater...
We'll probably spend next episode chatting and catching some monsters.
Yeah, we'll figure out a plan. But either way.
All right. Cool. This is the new and improved podcast. I like it. I think it was good. I think it's a good switch.
This is the new hotness.
I knew it was coming. God damn it! I was gonna cut you off, but I don't think new hotness is. I don't think that's what the kids say anymore. I don't know what the kids say anymore, but I don't think that's.
Well, given that was effectively a Men in Black reference, it's not terribly surprising.
New hotness.
New hotness.
When the fuck did Men in Black 2 come out? 2003?
No. I don't know about 2, but that was from Men in Black 1.
2002. Was it from Men in Black?
Men in Black 1 came out in 1997. It predates this game. So there's that for you.
When did the original Men in Black come in?
1997.
Damn. Are you sure it was the first Men in Black where that came out, though?
I'm pretty sure that line is from Men in Black 1. No, I could be wrong.
Men in Black 2.
I could be wrong. Okay.
It's Men in Black 2. When he shows him the new car. Right?
Yeah, I thought that happened in 1, but I don't remember.
No, it's Will Smith.
Oh, but no, you're right. You're right. It's the new car.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
See? Chat, you trusted him, but I'm the smart one.
I don't know about this.
And with that...
I don't know about this. Yeah, I think you need to...
We're going to end the day. So that chat can't argue with me anymore. That's what a streamer does. Oh, I made a claim, and then I said, yeah, chat can't argue. Bye. That's how you be a good streamer, right? That's just all you do. I don't actually know. I don't know how to be a good streamer, to be honest with you.
We'll find this out together.
Oh, sweet. Subscribe to our Patreon.
For the OnlyFans.
Bye, everybody, and we appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Ciao.